My cousin ditched me at a music festival in Austin with zero money and no ride home. She called it a reality check. I'm 24. Vanessa's 28 and thinks she's a life coach after attending one weekend manifestation seminar. We drove from Dallas together for ACL Fest. She paid for the hotel room. I bought both our tickets at $300 each. We were supposed to split everything evenly. Day one was actually fun. We saw 3 bands, ate overpriced tacos from food trucks, took photos in front of the Zilker Park sign. Vanessa kept talking about how this trip was going to reset our relationship, how we needed to bond more as family since it's just the two of us now. Day 2 started normal enough. We grabbed coffee, walked around the vendor booths, then we're standing near the main stage watching this indie band when Vanessa's phone buzzes. Her face changes, goes from smiling to cold in seconds. She leans in close. I need you to grow up and stop being so dependent on everyone. Figure your own life out for once. Before I can even respond, she's gone. Disappeared into the crowd. I check my phone. Dead battery. My wallet with my ID and debit card is back at the hotel in the room safe. Car keys too. I have a dead vape pen, my festival wristband, and the clothes I'm wearing. I try finding a charging station, but they're all packed. Security tells me they can't help without ID. I walk the mile back to the hotel in 90-degree heat. The front desk won't give me a room key without Vanessa's approval since the reservation is in her name only. I'm sitting on the curb outside when this guy walks up. Mid-30s, wearing a crew shirt. You look like you're having the worst day of your life. His name's Adrian. He works sound for one of the smaller stages. I tell him the whole story about what Vanessa did. He doesn't laugh or judge, just hands me his portable charger and a cold water bottle. Come hang backstage for a bit. We'll figure something out. The backstage area is complete chaos. Cables everywhere. People shouting into radios, equipment moving around. Adrian introduces me to his crew. There's Sophie, who manages all the logistics, Tim, who handles the lighting design, and about 6 other people whose names I immediately forget. Turns out Adrian manages all the touring sound equipment for a company that works festivals, concerts, and corporate events year-round. He lives in an Airstream trailer and has been on the road for 5 years straight. Most of his crew does the same. They're all nomads by choice. Sophie hands me a sandwich from Craft Services. So, what are you doing for work back in Dallas? I tell her about my retail job at a clothing store in a dying mall. $9 an hour, terrible inconsistent hours, a manager who schedules me for closes and then opens the very next morning. I've been doing it for 3 years because I can't figure out what else to do with my life. Sophie and Adrian exchange a look. We desperately need someone to handle our social media and booking coordination, Sophie says. Someone organized who can communicate with clients professionally. Our last person flaked 3 weeks ago and we're drowning in missed emails. Adrian adds, it's not glamorous work. You'd be living in a converted van at first until you can save up. Pay starts at $40,000 but jumps pretty fast if you're good at it. You'd be seeing a different city every single week though. Want to try it for a week? We're heading to New Orleans after this wraps up. I think about Dallas and what's actually waiting for me there. The apartment I share with Vanessa, where I barely afford my half of rent. The retail job where I'm going nowhere. My mom who died 2 years ago. My dad who remarried and moved to Phoenix without looking back. I literally have nothing keeping me in Dallas except fear. I look at Adrian and Sophie. When do we leave? That was 6 months ago. I'm in Colorado right now, setting up for a show at Red Rocks Amphitheater. I run all the digital marketing and client coordination for the entire crew. I make $55,000 a year with performance bonuses on top. I bought my own van and fixed it up exactly how I want it with a bed, mini kitchen setup, and solar panels. I've been to 17 different states. I wake up in different places and meet new people constantly, and I actually like my job for the first time in my entire life. My phone buzzes while I'm testing sound equipment before the show. It's Vanessa. First message in 6 months. She got evicted from our old apartment after I stopped paying my half of rent. She's staying with her dad in his spare room. Her car got repossessed last month. She lost her job at the dental office. The message ends with her asking if I could please send some money to help her get back on her feet. I open my camera roll and find the photo I took this morning before anyone else arrived. Sunrise over the Rockies, the amphitheater completely empty and perfect. My van, parked nearby with the side door open and my coffee mug sitting on the step. I send it to her with one word, dependent. She blocks me within minutes. Me within,